start drawing smiley faces.
What's that?
We slowed down.
Yeah.
Like that? Alright, ready? Let's go again. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Can't wait around, she knows my face. Oh, she knows my ways. Really thought I'd changed, I found myself stunned, amazed. Gotten really good in the lies I told before. A couple tries, a couple lies, yeah, I must admit. If we knew each other, maybe we knew what we had to fix.
Okay, wait, let's do it.
If you want.
It's also there.
2, 3, action.
Hey, I'm Logan.
And I'm Elizabeth, and we're with Stumbling Block, and we are joined with 4x4 Animal Style today.
If you guys wanted to start by just kind of saying your names and what you play in the band.
Sure. What's up? I'm Will. I am the drummer.
I'm Kendall. I do vocals and guitar.
I'm Sam, I play bass. Manny, I do guitar.
Okay, we're gonna start out really light. So, who did you guys vote for?
I wrote it in the band.
Oh,
Right.
I wrote in 4x4 for 4 more years.
I like
and
that.
Said that. 4x4,
It checks
4
out.
more years.
4 more years.
4x4, 4
One
more years.
vote.
That was it.
It worked.
Right.
We didn't win,
that.
but next time.
So I know you guys have been making music for a while now. Could you kind of take us through like the evolution of your music? I know you guys started with just Kendall and Will and then added in more people. Was that something you guys were like actively searching for, or did it all just kind of fall into place?
It kind of all just fell into place. We like started just wanting to make the music out of our tiny dinky apartment down the street from here. We went to ISU, and it just kind of evolved into like, oh, if we need to have like a full band, then we need to have a bassist and a guitarist to do this stuff live. Because, you know, there's all the house shows and stuff happening around here. But like, originally, yeah, it was just the two of us just having fun making music.
Yeah. So, you guys had 4 releases in 2023, with one being a full album. What happened that year or years leading up to that kind of set you up for the release of like that volume of work in such a short period of time?
We had 4 releases in 2020? Yeah, okay. I was like, what songs do we make?
We researched.
Yeah. I didn't, so that's great. Better than him, right? I think what happened was that we were in the mode of like, we had done the EP and we had done a lot of songs like leading up to that. Or like we had worked on the same 4 songs leading up to that. And then after that, we were like, how do we follow up? We wanted to kind of do something more cohesive and just, you know, more volume in terms of like more songs. So we had kind of had the album idea. And then that resulted in a couple of singles being released and eventually the full album. So,
There's a thing you always say where like a lot of these songs were the 24 years of like us being alive, just kind of accumulating over time, like all these ideas, because we've all been making music together since high school basically.
Yeah.
So like we've all grown and evolved together, and having all that time like to just be together, be making music, doing the thing together, like a lot of these ideas were from 7 years ago, 6 years ago,
Right.
5 years ago.
like you have 20 years to write your first album and 2 to write your second, or however it goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Beatles said that. But yeah.
Write that down.
I've seen you guys play a bunch of times, but my first time seeing you guys was at the Coffee House. How did it feel to play even like a previous album release show there and get to play at such like an influential place in Blono that doesn't do shows anymore?
Coffee House was definitely a fun. Playing shows like that, like these DIY, like do it yourself, you know, especially with Coffee House, because you know it's like everyone would do the work themselves, you know, get the keys.
It is truly a community, because like everyone's at the Coffee House at these shows because everyone in the room loves music. Everyone loves being a part of each other's world and listening together and interacting with other people, interacting with the music.
Right.
And it's such a beautiful thing to see and be able to participate in.
Yeah, I miss Coffee House a ton, but I've been seeing you guys have been doing a lot of shows. Do you have like a favorite memory of like doing a live shows recently?
I think last year at this point, or maybe the beginning of this year, we had done a show in Chicago at Book Club. But that was and it wasn't like a significantly crazy show or anything like that, but it was like a time of like transition where we did a whole bunch of new things. And I had bought a whole bunch of new stuff and I incorporated it and I was so happy. But anyway, we had a whole bunch of new, like we did a different set list. We tried some new things. For example, like we had this little part where it was me and Manny did the first part of Burn together.
Yeah, that was the first,
solo. And it was like, it feels kind of like a new era because we kind of had tried a whole bunch of different transitions and a whole bunch of stuff that has stuck since.
Yeah.
That's been a recent memory that's stuck to me a lot just because it's, I don't know, a lot of the ideas that have been bouncing around since we started playing, and then we just were able to actualize them, and now we kind of have been doing them since.
Mine's kind of like a long-term thing. We tend to do like a birthday gig. Me and Kendall both share a birthday on December 1st, and we weren't able to do it this year, sadly, but like one of our favorite things was always just going down to either Urbana or Blono and just like playing a gig there. And I always reflect on just the growth that we've done since then. So like what our first birthday gig was like, because then it's very easy to be like, oh, what did we sound like 1 year ago? And just seeing that like process of just like what sticks, what doesn't stick, what grows, what doesn't grow, like how we just develop as a group way more and more. And it's always just like fun because once again, these are people who we've been doing the things with since high school, and it's just like we're all really good friends already. So just like being able to do the thing with all of them just makes all of the individual gigs like way more fun.
The shapes it takes, the stakes, the forms, leaning into movement into you. I can tell you what she's had for me, a test of strength and abilities. Warning has no way but watch how you move. You'll see them, you'll meet them as they come. Move like them, quickly changes come. You'll see them, you'll meet them as they come. Move like them, quickly changes come. I wish I could tell you how much is mine. I tell you all the things you'll find, you'll find, you'll find. This feeling practice more. Sit down and try. I'll take a moment to listen. Reallocate my trust. Leave behind your suspicion. Hold the weight of this fear. Flow like a ride, there's no going back. I know the current will take me from here. I know the current will take me from here.
So, in my opinion, I think the Leaning and Technicolor release is a perfectly balanced mix between innovative and familiar in relation to 4x4. Is there something that you thought about while writing and recording, or was it just like natural?
That one kind of had, I feel like we had more opportunity to kind of reflect on things like leading up to that. I feel like, you know, talking back to what we had discussed earlier with doing the EP and then doing the album. After that, it was kind of like what direction we want to go now, and we decided really intentionally to not do a lot of songs, to not try to do quantity, but instead focus on quality and try to do like a small amount of songs, but really put a lot of work into a lot of production, a lot of additional takes, redoing things. Like 4 times we redid everything. Strings, like Sam and his sister, shout out Avery, orchestrated an entire like, you know, multi-track, like 24 takes of strings to make an orchestra that we all put together and stuff too. And it really drew the 2 songs together as a cohesive release. And I really think that was like, we're proud of how we were able to put that together. So yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. I saw though, on June 20th, you announced that 4x4 was gonna be kind of taking a break to work on your new project, but now with the release of Leaning in Technicolor, is the break officially over?
2 more.
No, we don't. It's we're constantly trying to like transition and you know, balance some music and the art and life, that work-life balance and everything. So it's we're never stopping. We have some gigs coming up very soon, but I don't think we're gonna have a long break anytime soon. Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, do you guys have like a pre-show ritual?
We all have handshakes with each member of the group.
Really?
Wow.
That's,
Can we see one?
I was
or-
gonna say jokes, but that was an actual thing.
Yeah, no, that was an actual thing. Yeah. I was gonna say
Good answer. You got
Like,
the
we
extra.
tend
Would you
to-
like to see?
I would like
Yeah,
to see
we
a
need to
handshake,
see
yeah.
us first.
This is the worst one. This is the best one though.
Yeah. If you want to do your guys.
And then we have.
We don't need to do all of
No, yeah, we're going down the line.
That's it. That's it.
No, you guys have to do no, because they have the best one.
This is
This is the
iconic
one that
starter.
starts it, right? This is the one. This is the
How
last. So clean.
That's how it started.
So clean.
That is
So clean.
And we tend to do that on stage or like right before we go on, but dang near every single gig.
Yeah, we
It's
have
like
been
bad
doing it.
voodoo if we don't. You know,
Yeah.
Gig falls apart. My sense breaks. Yeah.
crumbles in the dust. The guitar breaks. But yeah.
So what can we expect for the future of 4x4 Animal Style? I'm excited to see what else you guys are going to be doing.
We're going on a new Sam only jazz solo
Yes.
album. He's taking over.
Yeah.
Slam poetry album.
We're announcing our
Wow.
retirement. We're
Yeah.
gonna hang up instruments. Just Sam.
One man band, take care of all of it. He's in charge.
Do you have any thoughts about that? You want to give us a taste of what's...
The best is yet to come. That's
That's it, man.
No, it's
he
just-
said it best, bro.
We're just planning on just continuing the thing. The biggest thing Kendall said was like that work-life balance and just like
Yeah.
being over like hurdles and just like where we are in life and being able to like fully just drive into the one thing again. So like we're just gonna be back doing the gigs, making the new music, doing the stuff online, like
Yeah.
all that stuff again. And
Yeah, specifically, like we're playing, really soon, and we've got some more gigs coming up. And we're going to be releasing more from the full project. Leading in Technicolor was the first release. The first movement is part of our new project. It's called Movement and Form, and it's going to be, a collection of songs. And that's we're going to keep releasing some stuff from that and keep pushing it. We got some music videos coming, more gigs, more better.
4x4 forever.
Yeah.
I'm excited for music videos. Love it.
Yeah.
Love a music video.
It's gonna be fun.
Do you want to shout out who did the artwork for?
Yeah.
Because it actually is amazing.
Right,
Like,
right?
Really,
Right.
and the Spotify loop was crazy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dude,
Shout out.
I did that.
Ouch.
I did that midnight of the release. It was already out. I did the animation. She did the art.
Oh,
So she had takes. She had like sketches, and I put them together in Photoshop. At Melanie Meandering did the art.
She
amazing.
also did.
She also did When I Was Young. She also did our album. She's also probably the best person alive today.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I voted for her. And I'll do it again.
All right, we're gonna move into kind of a speed round. So if you guys could just all go down and answer quick answers. I'm gonna start off with Spotify Wrapped just came out. Who is everybody's top artist this year?
Highest Coyote.
I don't listen to Spotify, so I didn't get one, but it's Highest Coyote too. It was last
It
year.
also is Hiatus Coyote.
Are you actually?
Yeah, it's out.
That's
I did not know that.
Listeners.
Leon Bridges.
Okay, if you guys could have any fictional character join the band, who would it be and why?
Batman. It's gotta be Batman.
Oh,
Hannah Montana.
Oh.
Hannah Montana. New front woman.
I was gonna say my. I don't
Miley
know.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
She's she's not real. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
What's your favorite song to perform live?
Oh shoot. Raft.
Burn.
Bossy.
Burn.
All right, and what was the first album you guys ever bought?
Green Day's Dookie.
Probably Thriller by Michael Jackson. I listened to all the way through first.
Mine was Audio
I don't
Slave.
remember. It was one of the Wynn Marsalis albums.
All right, best karaoke song.
Party in USA.
No.
Party in USA.
Took mine.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one.
All right, what was the best concert you guys have attended?
Mine was Andy Schaff.
Machine Girl.
We saw
We
Machine.
saw them.
It was
Yeah,
so
we
good.
saw 100 Gex.
Nice. I'm going.
that's cool. Fuck you.
They're
That's
playing again.
crazy.
Like next week. I'm going to that. That's cool.
Christian McBride, jazz bassist.
Yeah.
Down in Urbana.
I just saw Stevie Wonder. I'm sorry. I just saw Stevie Wonder.
Good to see you.
That's awesome. All right, last one. If you could think of one word to describe your music, what would it be?
Stupid.
4.
Bye.
4.
Stupid.
Stupid 4x4.
Excited
because you
reading
guys are
music.
4x4, we're gonna time you guys doing your multiplication
Oh,
tables.
shit.
I'm so.
Yeah.
I'm awful at
I have nightmares about this.
Turn off the cameras.
I have nightmares.
Turn off the cameras.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Sounds like you guys
This cannot be real life.
We can score these.
Yeah. Will this be on the test?
Bro, like, I actually can't even do like 2 times 3 right now.
Oh my god, I'm tweaking.
Carry 2.
Oh
This is actually my worst fear.
god, that makes sense.
100 up.
What is that? Oh shit.
That's 25, 30, 40.
Was that 20? Is that
Hold on.
Oh, that's comically wrong.
it's not right?
I'm just gonna start drawing smiley faces
Straight up.
and like little thumbs up probably,
Extra credit.
and a 100%.
I am so close.
F4.
Right now. That'll be.
Let's see.
We have a winner.
Wait, I don't think you did it right. Oh, I missed the square. Fuck. No.
Steals the copies of paper.
7, 8, 9.
Good job, man.
11.
But I'm done.
I got it.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I'm done too.
Let's go.
We're done.
Let's go.
Kendall was the
Will didn't even.
What do you mean? Well, what did I do?
I was only first to every square. I don't know if it's right though. I don't know if it's right though.
Our numbers got a little.
and then it would go to.
Oh my god, I actually fucked up the table bad.
That was terrifying. Why did you make us?
All right, thank you guys for doing the interview. And is there anything you guys want to give a special shout out to before we end it?
We're gonna give a special shout out to all of you for listening. Check out our live session. Thank you for listening to our songs. We have 2 new singles out, Lenny and Technicolor. We have more music on the way. Shout out Melanie who did our art. Shout out the whole production team, Stumbling Block. These are all my homies, all of our homies. Shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
You guys.
Thanks.
All right.
All right, thank you guys.
4x4 forever.
4x4.
4
Forever.
4.
What's that? 16.
Animal style.
That's 16.
Animal style.